Coco. At least that's what my friends call me here. I actually have more than one nickname sometimes. But however, I welcome you to my new YouTube page called And She Rolls. Here I am a healer and intuitive and a teacher. I have come to a place where I have achieved a form of self awareness, uh, truly identifying who I truly am, and as well as like my true nature. And so I created this page so that I can help you find your true. That's been lying dormant within you here. So again, welcome, and let's get started. All right. So I wanted to talk a little bit about today self awareness here. I wrote some things. I tend to sometimes get downloads from spirit, and a lot of before I was in a place where I needed those downloads for myself. So, but now, again, like I said, I'm in this place where I can now pour that information into others who, you know what I mean, need to hear it. So, I'm not here to steer anyone from their religion or their truths that they have already established. I'm just here to help where I can help, doing my part. So this is something I've been doing for a while. I actually been doing it with individuals, just on an individual level, and now I'm just ready to take it to another level where I'm actually sharing it with multiple people. So I figured YouTube would be a great place to start, as well as I created my IGTV page. So I'll be posting over there as well. And so I'll put that information, my IGTV page, in the description as well. So I was, like I said, the first thing I want to talk about, which is really the ground, the basics, is, self-healing. I mean, there's a lot you could say about self-healing, but just getting to the basic parts of it here. So basically what self-healing is it's the healing of the mind, which is connected to our spiritual and our mental health here, which inevitably will pour into our physical. Either sometimes it goes into our physical bodies, and then it stems off into our physical lives. So a lot of things that you may experience in life is because there's something within you may not even be aware of it a lot of times, that you need to take time and actually go within and dig deep to find, why do I do certain things, or why are certain things attracted in my life, why am I attracted to certain types of relationships that seem very toxic. And a lot of times it's because it's something within us that we need to go within to heal and to be aware of. But it starts with being aware of it. It's like a person, when they go, before they can even go get, like if they're a drug addict or alcoholic, they have to acknowledge that there's a problem, right? So when we acknowledge there's a problem, then that's when spirit can work with us, because now we're no longer lying to ourselves. We're no longer trying to keep it, like, dodge it, or the word for it would be, like, we're no longer trying to avoid it, because now we're seeing it for what it really is and not for what we want to see it for. Because a lot of times people will do everything under the sun to keep from seeing what's really within them. They don't really want to see themselves. And so that's why you get a lot of people that will blame other people for this and that's happening. They'll point the finger, but what I realize, because I am a seeker, I realized that when you point that finger pointing right on back to, because there's a finger right back, that thumb going right back to you, and it's saying it's something within you. You're the common denominator in all these relationships, whether it be your money, whether it be your physical body, whether it be your relationships with men, women, your family. It doesn't matter. You are the common denominator in every one of those situations. So we have to first come to ourselves and find out what it is that we need to do to make ourselves better before we can try to make somebody else better, you know? So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help guide you in that way, provide tools, provide advice to you to get you to the point where you can start working or walking that journey, because it is a journey that sometimes, yes, in the beginning it's like, I don't want to do this, but at the end it is a journey that is worth doing, you know, because what happens is the old you cannot exist in that new energy that you will, that you know, what you once thought was good, or what you once thought felt good or taste good. It shifts. It's like it, and you can't go back. If you try to go back, it just like irks even more, or it causes more havoc in your life. It comes a lot faster. I know, you know, faster, because the energy, because it's like, that's when spirit is really trying to get your attention. Like, you know better. You know that you need to shift right now. You know you need to let this go. You know you need to, but until you, but of course, spirit is not going to force you, because we do have we have choice. We have the freedom to choose what we want in our life and what's best for us in our lives. So, but in order to know what's best, we have to go within ourselves. We have to go within and find, you know, get to know who we are. Pay attention how where spirit will slow things down. Like right now, I really feel like this is a time where, you know, spirit of God is really slowing life down, slow enough so we can see ourselves, as well as we can see others for what's really going on. Because sometimes we go so fast and we go so quick, and we're always so you know, like just on the run for this and that we don't take time to do that self-love, that self-healing that we need to do. So I really think this is a time for that. However, that's another conversation. But moving on here. So again, just going back, like I said, when we're doing self-healing, you got to go within. You got to know yourself. And you have to acknowledge, okay, this is who I am and this is who I've been. Like, I used to always play the victim mentality. Oh, he did this to me, or he did that to me. But as I went through my process, I realized that, yeah, he did what he did, but at the end of the day, it was up to me to receive it or accept it. So I had a choice to walk away from it, but I sometimes stayed in those situations, and then, you know what I mean, to make my lie that I was telling myself, like, hey, he's this, he's that, he this and this, he this and this. But it's like, what are you when you are staying in this situation? So I realized it just really came back to self-love, you know what I mean? And not self-pity. You know, when we have self-pity, that's when we being that victim, you know, where, you know, woe is me. No one, you know, if anybody say that there be, you know, unless there's like crimes, different things like that, you know, those are things that we can't control people. But when it comes to our personal lives and how we treat ourselves, that is on us. That ain't on nobody else but us. It's not on the man, it's not on the children, it's not on the family, and it's not on the friends. It comes back to you. It is up to you to decide, this is what I will tolerate and this is what I will not tolerate. These are my boundaries. You have to set those boundaries, but you won't know that if you don't go within yourself to to know thyself, to see who you are. What is it that makes you happiest? What is it that pisses you off? You know, what makes you sad? You know, those things. Or why do I like this person when I know this person is not the best for me and is not benefiting me and I'm not growing with this relationship? But why do I keep staying here? So that's when, you know, like I said, that's what going within does for you. It helps you to see yourself, and then also to get you to know your higher self. The higher self will start to introduce him or herself to you, because and it will let you know that you are more than what you see yourself as being. You are not just this, again, this victim. You're not this a damsel in distress, you know. You're not this the world is against me person, you know what I mean? You have the opportunity, just like everybody else across the world, to change life according to how you see fit. You are the creator. You are the God within your life. God gave you when you were birthed into this earth, he gave you the opportunity. He gave you the territory that's for you. You can't control no one else, but you can control you. That's within you. So, but in order to change the outside of the things that we see physically or in our physical world, we have to go within to change what's within us. So if we are toxic within, you're going to see a lot of chaos, conflict, those type of, things within your life. But when you begin to heal that part of you and become who you are, whatever that ends up being throughout the process, or as you go through, because even now, even though I found the place where I am more aware of who I am and what my true identity is, I'm still in this I'm still walking this path, I'm still walking this path of self-love, of learning who I am, knowing, like really going beyond what I've done in the past or what I know now, be expansion and evolution of self, So that's where I'm at right now. So it never stops. You might be over those paths, like, like if it's boyfriends and girlfriends that that just, sidetracked you, you'll what I'm trying to say, you get over that. You move on real fast. I mean, depending on what your situation is or what's going on. Of course, everybody's path is different. Everybody's learning curve is different, right? So you'll get over that eventually, but when you'll get to a point now, it's like, for me, it's just about expansion now. It's about ascension. It's about evolving into this more, and this I don't even know the word to put on it, but just glowing up, I guess, but so that comes in time, you know what I mean? And again, it comes in your way and how you do things. A lot of times we get caught up on how other people do things. That may work for that person, but it may not necessarily be the thing that works for you. So that's why, again, it's so important to go within thyself and get to know thyself. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you for listening. And again, I will continue to do these videos. My goal is to do a video every Sunday. And as time goes on, I will expand, and as I see fit or as Spirit guides me to do so. So anyway, thank you. Welcome again to As She Rose. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.